Yeah, hello guys. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Football Fan Zone with me, Tom Banks. And on this morning show, we're going to be discussing about Marcus Rashford. Manchester United Football Club have actually slammed the sum of £100 million on Marcus Rashford. We are also going to be discussing about Sancho and Sabitzer advancing to the Champions League semi-final. I'm talking about Zerbi, who has recently become the favorite to actually get Manchester United job. I also want to talk about Barcelona. Barcelona, they are a fucking disgrace. Honestly, a disgrace. I'm also going to talking about PH. They are through to semi-finals and Eric Ten Hag. Ten Hag is a criminal, guys. Now, I think I'll start with him, Marcus Rashford. And what I will say is this, guys, because it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know where this is coming from. Probably it is PR, Spain. But it is very, very ridiculous. Like, I find it extremely difficult to believe that a club like United have slapped the sum of £100 million on Marcus Rashford. But the question I want to ask is this: who in the right mind believes or thinks Marcus Rashford is worth £100 million? Who in the right mind? Because if there will be a club out there that will sign Marcus Rashford for £100 million, it will be Manchester United. I don't think there's a club that is properly run, a club that knows what they are all about, will splash out £100 million for a rubbish crap player like Rashford. Like, it beats my mind. Like sometimes I get extremely shocked at things you see and hear from some Manchester United fan base. Honestly, for me, I would not even I would not sign Marcus Rashford for £50 million as it is right now. I won't do it. Because I am not paying for his brand. I'm not. I am paying for what he can deliver for me on the pitch. And this is something every Manchester United fan base that believes Rashford is worth £100 million. That is what you should think about. That is what they should be thinking about. What can Rashford offer a club, aside the fact that yes, he's a brand? Because Manchester United board believes that every other club out there is Manchester United. Like, I will not. I don't even think they will get £70 million for Rashford. That is how low or how terrible I know Rashford has been. The only thing that will happen here is this, guys. The only thing that will happen here is this, guys. Rashford will remain at Manchester United because there is no club that will sign Marcus Rashford for £100 million. The chances of Cristiano Ronaldo, who is 39, who is turning 39, the chances of Cristiano Ronaldo getting signed for £100 million is very, very high than Rashford. And that's the fact. The chances of Cristiano Ronaldo, who plays in Al Nassr, to be signed for £100 million, it is miles ahead of Rashford. So for me, I would say Manchester United are a club whereby they will need another Manchester United club, a club that is being run like Manchester United, to come sign Rashford. And if people think PSG want Rashford, they don't want him. I'm sorry. I watched PSG play Barcelona yesterday. That boy on the left wing, Bacola, is miles, like when I'm saying miles ahead of whatever Rashford will ever dream to be. So make it make sense. The people PSG want is Rafael Osimhen. Don't give me that Marcus Rashford bullshit. It's not worth 50 million as it is right now. And that's the honest truth. Let's know what you guys think on that. And yesterday, Borussia Dortmund were through to the semi-final of Champions League. And the reason why I brought this out is because of those people that have been badmouthing the likes of Sancho. You are telling me that Jordan Sancho and Sabitzer, they went from being flop, from not being good enough under Ten Hag, to be, I wouldn't say world class, but they are cooking in Dortmund. They are cooking in Dortmund. Sancho won, home and away, he won the best player, man of the match. Home and away. Sancho won man of the match. So make it make sense to me, guys. Just make it make sense. Somebody whereby, how long was he suspended for? Almost 3 months. Almost 3 months without playing football. And yet, this guy went to Dortmund, and ever since then, he has not been dropped for once. He has not been dropped. He has got to that team and clicked. And he is back to the same Sancho we saw before Manchester United splashed out £70 million on him. He has gone back to the same exact Sancho. Though I know many Manchester United fans watching will want to talk crap. They want to say, no, he's just putting a decent performance. But that decent performance was something we never saw Sancho did when he was playing for Manchester United. We didn't see it. We did not see it. When I keep saying it, Ten Hag is not a good coach. He's a criminal. That guy is a fraud. He's a fraud. He's a fraud. This guy made us believe that Sancho was dead. He was not good enough. Sabitzer is not a good player. Dude, we're talking about, like, watch Dortmund play yesterday. Watch Dortmund play yesterday. And you have a manager that like Ten Hag. I call him a criminal. He's a criminal. He had every opportunity of actually signing Sabitzer for just £15 million. But because he stupidly believed it's not good enough, the fan base also believe it's not good enough. Or should I say some of the fan base, because if there's one thing, I will give Mark Goldbridge kudos for, credit for, is the fact that he has been able to brainwash his fan base to believing that, players like Casemiro are washed, players like Amrabat are washed, players like Sabitzer are washed. And he has been able to also convince them that Eric Ten Hag is the man for the job. And that doesn't make any sense to me. It does not. You have Sancho right now and Sabitzer cooking with Dortmund. Semi-final, guys. Semi-final. And these were two players that were struggling for playing time in a crap, trash Manchester United team. Sancho went 3 months without playing football. You will never ever believe it if they tell you that this guy putting in performance, coming on the man of the month performance, did not play football for 3 months. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. Because if now Sancho and Rashford were to be put in the transfer window, I will tell you, clubs are going to go for Sancho more than Rashford. And you have this guy called Mark Goldbridge brainwashing people that Sancho is a problem. He has problem. But Ten Hag never does have a problem. Ten Hag is a criminal. Barcelona were so disappointed yesterday, guys. I was so disappointed with Barcelona. Or should I say I was so disappointed with Araujo? Because Araujo was the reason why Barcelona lost that match yesterday. But kudos to PSG. Dembele, Usman Dembele was on fire. It was something else in that match. They are through to the first semi-final as well. I think they will be facing Dortmund if I'm not mistaken. They are true. Now, for those fans, or those Manchester United fans that does not want to believe it, guys, Eric Ten Hag will be sacked. Zerbi is the one that is going to replace Eric Ten Hag. I know a lot of people does not really want this guy called Zerbi. Some of them don't wait him. Some of them are trying to compare what he has been doing at Brighton to what Ten Hag is doing with United. Then you ask yourself, what is the transfer budget of Brighton? And what is the transfer budget of United? How much money have they given to this guy called Ten Hag to sign players? How much did Zerbi get? Zerbi have been able, with the injury crisis he has had in that team, he's still able to play proper football. Proper football. The fact that people will not rate Zerbi just because he's managing a team like Brighton and is somewhere on the 10th position, the fact that they are comparing him to somebody like Eric Ten Hag that has spent £400 million so far on players, that just tells you how stupid that fan base is. It just tells you how stupid that fan base is. Or part of the fan base. I honestly believe he will be sacked. I really believe he will be sacked. And I think I really want to see what Zerbi have to offer in that team. Now, the reason why I say Ten Hag is a criminal is that Ten Hag deceived us all. Like, this guy sold us dream. But I am happy that I myself have come to understand that whatever Ten Hag was doing, it wasn't him. It wasn't Ten Hag at Ajax. It was the culture, the play style of Ajax that they had it already. That guy needs to pay for his crime. Whatever he has done to players like David De Gea, Cristiano Ronaldo, Jordan Sancho, Amrabat, Sabitzer, he needs to pay for his crime. And I'm talking about a manager here that signed a player like Mason Mount and does not know what he wants to use it for. He does not have a clue what he signed that player for. And that is why I keep saying, I will do a better job than Eric Ten Hag with that Manchester United team. I believe it. I will do a better job than. But guys, don't forget, I'm doing a watch around today for Real Madrid versus Man City and Bayern Munich versus Arsenal. I'll see you guys on the next video, guys. Please, if you are new here, guys, please kindly do not forget to subscribe, like, and share.